Hello, I'm Lauren, that awkward plant girl. Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Today I am cleaning up my plant room and moving a bunch of plants outside.
Aziz, light!
I'm reorganizing the whole room. It's going to be a very big mess. I have not done a plant move around this large in years, if ever. Honestly, I've got to move bookshelves out. I've got big bookshelves, little bookshelves, books. I'm completely redoing the entire thing. I've got to move my 75-gallon tank. Like, there is just so much stuff to do. So this is what I'm going to get working on first. As you can see over here, I have two little bookshelves. I have my plants on boards. I have all of these plants in the way over here, and all of this has to move. So that's what I'm going to get working on first, and we're just going to kind of do like a planty vlog today and make that happen. So let's get into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're into plants. Oh my gosh, this golden pothos is doing the weirdest freaking thing. Look at this. It's attaching to my bookshelf, and it's just like trying to get in a little crack. Look at it. Oh my gosh. It's so freaking crazy. And it's got new leaves. I mean, there's terrible lighting over here. It was supposed to climb up. But look at what it's doing down here. Like, it's attached to this shelf down here. Let me move the book and see how long this root is. Oh my god. It's attached to the book. It's attached to the book. Well, I can't say it doesn't have good taste, but oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. This is an amazing book, by the way. If you guys haven't read this, like, you got to read this series, the Wheel of Time series. But oh my gosh. I don't know, what am I going to what do you do? The book has been chosen. This book is so old. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Next, I have to take down my plants on boards. It's been up there for years. I built it from my kids' old bunk beds, so it is really sentimental to me. I really don't want to have to take it down, honestly, but it's got to go. I've got other things that have to go there. The plants that are on there are not doing so well. They got thrips, and I have put a systemic, but they just look like junk, honestly. I've got to redo them all. I'm not going to do that today. I don't even know if I'll do that in this vlog or if I'll make a separate video, but the whole thing just has to come down, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of next. It is going to be more functional, so that'll be nice. I'm sad about the plants. I'm sad about having to take this down. I'll have to do a plants on boards in a different area in this room. I just don't know where that's going to be, and it'll probably be towards the end of fall, beginning of winter when I do that, if I end up doing that this year. There's just a lot going on, so I'm going to take down the plants on boards right now, and then we'll see what we have to do after that. And I need water because it's getting hot.
I don't need water! Water's for quitting!
Okay, so I managed to scoot the 75-gallon tank and get all that stuff over there, and it's all moved around, which is great. I still have to move the table that was over the 75-gallon tank though, and there is no space in here.
The space is great, isn't it?
And I'm gonna have to take the table apart to make that happen. I'm gonna haul it over there and rebuild it. It's literally like 4 feet. It's crazy. But there's just no space to be able to carry this table and everything and scoot it down, and I just can't do it. So I gotta literally take the whole freaking thing apart and rebuild it over there. But it's gonna be nice because I'm gonna be able to set a really new terrarium on top of it, able to film better over there. It's gonna be really, really great. I am excited for that. It's just the moving of it. Okay, so I managed to get it all done, got it all scooted over, it's all good now. It was heavy as all heck though. Like, I don't know how much the tank weighs, but the tank was freaking heavy. I literally like shoved it, scooched it. And it was just, and then building the table all around it and then scooting it over, and it was just so much. I am tired now. I need a pick me up. I need a coffee. I'm really frustrated that I have so much stuff here, and like a lot of it's big stuff. I'm in the upper portion of a house built in 1901. It's a farmhouse, so like the heat rises. There's not very much space. The angles of the roof and stuff. It's hard to not hit things. But yeah, did it. It's all good. I am thirsty though. I need a break. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna make myself some coffee and get some air because it's really hot and stuffy up here. It's humid and hot, which the plants love, but I am so tired. So let's go do that. Okay, so I'm actually feeling a lot better now. Still no space in here, but I'm feeling a lot less hot and overheated and cranky. I'm gonna be putting this wood grain paper. It's like a contact paper. I'm gonna be putting this on the desk over there. I'm trying to make the entire top white instead of black. There's also like stains and scratches and cut marks and stuff on it, and it's not very like aesthetically pleasing for filming. So I'm gonna put this on there as like a cheap alternative. I got it over a year ago. I've been waiting for this project to put it on there. So I'm excited to finally make it look nice, and I think it's gonna really brighten up the space over there because I had white furniture there before, and now it's looking a little bit cluttered, and especially with the black top there, it's just making the space feel smaller and not as nice. So I think putting the white contact paper on it is going to make it look really, really great. And it's also going to pop with the green and everything from the plants, and when I film from a vertical position, it's going to be really nice looking down and have the white contact paper underneath. I'm excited to get that done, and then I don't know, I'm feeling better, but I know I don't have very much energy left, so I'm just going to finish this part and then we'll go from there and see what we can get done the rest of the day. It's starting to get kind of late. I am going to have to leave to pick up my husband soon. So let's do this. Well, that was a little frustrating. That's just a smidge too short. I can't. Ah. Dang it. So now I have to order another roll. And I just checked online and it's going to be here in like a week. So, yep. So I think that that's the straw that broke the camel's back today. I think I'm going to call it quits. I think I'm going to be done. And I gotta leave in 15 minutes anyway. So I'm going to go make another coffee and head out. I am short on space, so I'm just going to put everything on the table and call it good. And then we'll pick this up in the morning. So, see you tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the planty vlog. Still moving around this plant room, but there is a lot of things to do today. I am not prepared for any of it. Yeah, unfortunately. We are going to have to move this particular shelf around. There is all this stuff on the floor. This shelf has to move. This shelf has to go outside. This other shelf has to go outside. There is just so much, and I'm moving a lot of these plants out because we finally have nice weather. It's only going to last like a month and a half, but it's going to give me some space in here, which I desperately need.
Oh, space is great.
So this is a full room rearrange and furniture rearrange. So I'm going to be doing that today and working on that. I have to carry this stuff upstairs and downstairs. And I just can't dance around with the tripod. So unfortunately, I'm just going to move it and then I will be back to you. I promise. I'm sorry. I would like to set up a tripod and like have it be like a thing where you could just watch everything move, but it's too much and I don't have enough room and I don't want the camera to die and everything. So we're just going to move it really quick and then I will show you after that. I'll be back after that. I promise.
3 hours later.
Unfortunately, I have so much stuff on the floor right now. Like all of these propagation boxes, the giant mess. And then you can see all of the plants that I have shuffled over and tucked on this little thing. Hi! Alright, so I got everything all moved around. It's all good. I actually like the way it's set up all better. Let me show you. So here are the bookshelves with the terrariums on it. They actually look really fantastic. So you can see I kind of made it a little bit more decorative. Things need to be cleaned up a little bit and yeah, we'll get there. It's no biggie. Eventually I do want to get a cabinet to put there as well. I don't have an IKEA near me, so I have to find a substitute one. I found one, but I haven't talked myself into the price yet, you know? So I do want to get a cabinet for over there eventually, and that will become the new climbing wall zone since I got rid of that. And then I moved a lot of my Hoya that were all up here. So I moved those ones outside. And then a lot of my Alocasia went outside this year too. And those are 2 that I don't normally put outside. But I wanted to really take advantage of the month and a half of like nice weather that we actually get here. And see how much growth I can get from them in optimum conditions. Or what I hope will be optimum conditions. Fingers crossed, no heat waves, no cold fronts. Like, it's going to be a dance. But I really wanted to try it and really wanted to see if it's worth it. Make sure you subscribe because I will definitely be giving an update on if it is really worth it in the Pacific Northwest to be moving your plants outside of these particular varieties. And here is the plant shelf over the window. It looks so nice. I love it so much. I definitely need to work on some of these plants, but they were in neglected zones, not getting much light, so maybe this will help them out. I just have to keep an eye out for burning because this is an afternoon window. And then I have the hanging plants over here. I don't know if I like them very much, and a lot of these need, they need water. They're very thirsty plants. That one is not happy that I took it down. This is the philodendron micans that I took down off of the ceiling and everything. It is not a happy plant. Not a happy plant at all. It needs water. So, but I have more plants kind of scattered around the room and we'll have to rearrange a little bit. I also found when I move things around a bunch of plants that need rescuing, and then we also are going to have to go through all of the propagation boxes, and I'm just going to have to get rid of some plants or pot them up or something. But those are all future things. Everything went really well as far as moving it down. I am just super tired now because stairs are a killer. Oh my gosh, stairs are ridiculous. ridiculous. This is the table. I'm still waiting on that contact paper to come in. It said it was going to be a couple of days. It'll probably take me maybe the next vlog I do when I move everything around again, I'll put it on when it comes in.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
It looks nice though, so we're just going to test its limits and see how it does and go from there. And then I've got all of these plants that are going to need some help recovering. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for all the amazingness we have coming. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.